In Dead by Daylight, some killers have the best status effect, or some people call this a buff, built right into their powers, and this buff lets us catch survivors by surprise.
So mean to her.
I love her so much, but that's...
But sometimes, when the status effect reaches its maximum potential, this buff lets us end a chase before it even begins with totally demoralizing survivor grabs. Of course, I'm talking about the best, most underrated, the most unknown, and super noob-friendly buff in DBD, the Undetectable Status Effect.
Quiet time.
With the black smoke rolling up the edges of your screen, the Undetectable buff blocks survivors from seeing our aura and removes our terror radius. Like I said, some killers have this buff built right into their power, but did you know that there are a lot of other killers that can trigger the status effect with their add-ons? In this video, I'll be ranking every undetectable add-on based off how easy it is to trigger, how long it lasts, and how much control we have over it.
Are you so
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's jump right into the rankings. Starting with DBD's newest killer, the Houndmaster, and the iridescent wheel handle. It's super easy to trigger, and it can last for a very long time. You want to send Snug to a far gen, opposite side of the map, and then go the different way of them. And the main goal of Undetectable is to get grabs. That's your main objective.
Quiet time.
Getting a grab eliminates the entire chase, and it's like hitting them twice. It's instant hook versus like even a 30-second chase. Saving 30 seconds is huge. You want to, with your pathing, you want to go not an obvious way, because again, they can't hear you. So when going for gens, you want to approach from the outside of the map, from the edges. If you go up the middle, that's where they're going to be looking. So going from the outside, you're going to be much more likely to get a grab. Here's another example of Dwight.
Let's play the quiet game.
Again, I came from the outside of the map. If I would have went to the left in the inn, he would have saw me. And it's so easy to trigger. It can last for forever. And you have complete control over it. You can go undetectable anytime you want. This is definitely an S tier add-on. Nice finesse, Claudette. Next we have Artist with the Iridescent Feather. It's easy to trigger. The duration is mid and you have high control over it. It's not complete control because you have to send all 3 crows out at once and wait for the cooldown. So as soon as the game starts, you want to send all your crows out, get undetectable, and see what you can do from there. Again, try to get a grab. You saw that she went to a locker. That's a huge counter survivors try to do to get the birds off instantly. Barbecue is a very good idea for her. You'll be able to see the survivors working on gens across the map. Send all 3 of your crows out. You have to send all 3 or it doesn't work. It's okay, I guess. It's a C tier. Next we have Demogorgon with the red moss. When you come out of a portal, it's silent and you gain an additional 8 seconds of undetectable. When you come out, it's base 5, so 8 more. And look how far you can get in 13 seconds. You can get quite a big distance in here, almost across the map. Basically across the entire map. Had no idea where I was. What you can do here is you can put a quick teleport down and just... You can teleport super short distance, it doesn't matter, and you're going to be undetectable. Combine this with the other Iri add-on, and you'll see their auras when you come out of the portal, and that way you can preload your shred from around corners. I caught all 3 of them slipping, look at this. 2 downs. 2 downs! Guys, Undetectable is so good. This is a B tier because you need to rely on putting portals down. And there's a cooldown on it. With the other Iri add-on, the auras linger after you come out of the portal, so very good combo. Next we have Skull Merchant, the Iri Unpublished Manuscript. This The trigger is so hard to trigger, and you have absolutely no control over it because survivors have to disable the drone, and if they don't disable the drone, it will never ever activate, leaving you at the survivor's mercy. Gearhead is very good with this because even if they get damaged by even if they get injured by the drones, Gearhead activates. So you want to always, with Undetectable, the thing is to never let them know where you are, never let them know what you're doing, confuse them, and you'll be able to do this. Another quick double down right here. You act like you're chasing one survivor, get the chase arms going, you see where the other person is with Gearhead, and you go get them. They'll never expect it. This add-on stacks with your base power. You see how it just added more time to it right there? It's a D because it might not ever trigger the entire match. Next we have Deathslinger with the Hellshire Iron. Finally one that isn't named Iri. When you shoot a survivor, you're undetectable, and that undetectable stays for 10 seconds after you hit them. Oh, here's my first lag grab. That's a yoink. Look, it says catch right there.
You're so mean to her.
I love her so much, but oh.
The issue with this add-on is it's so short, and just watch right here. The second, boom, the chain breaks, it starts to go down. You hit them, you down them, you reload, and it's already halfway over. You have to slug to get value out of this, which nobody likes slugging.
Are you so fucking serious?
Again, no idea where I was. When I have to slug them for a long time, I feel bad, so I always let them regroup. Get the unhook, healer.
You can turn the tide of battle. Why is he just standing there menacingly? Oh my god.
To save a couple seconds, you can do the catch and release. There was the shoot, break chain, and reload, and I still have more than half. Detection perks and undetectable go hand in hand. You always want some detection when you're undetectable, so you know exactly where to go.
So there's that. Mr. Cowboy Man, I don't know what the Cowboy's end game is. Oh no.
It's exactly what I want. You want to confuse the survivors, like I said. That's the main goal is to get grabs. Second is to catch about position so you can double tap them.
Okay. This game is a show. This is the craziest, most ridiculous thing.
Listen to her. I have complete control over this match right now.
Okay, Buster.
Hey, close your eyes. Nope, close your eyes real quick, guys. Okay, you can open them. Nothing happened there, don't worry. But look how short it is. I know exactly where she is because the snowman went off, and look how far away I still am. 10 seconds is not enough time.
I don't understand what the Cowboys game was. I really don't. This was,
We got the twins coming up next with the silencing cloth. Super easy trigger. Very, 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 very good duration, and you have absolutely complete control over this. You don't have to rely on shooting anybody, hitting anybody, nothing. Every single time you switch from Victor to Charlotte, you're undetectable. And the duration is so good, you can literally stand right here and just waiting to get in position. I just heard him working on the gen. Got him. When I said every time you switch to Charlotte, it's every time, even when he gets kicked. Complete control. Even if you just send him out for a second and switch right back to her, you're undetectable. Yoink. Nope. Nope. Another lag grab. Catch. I'm counting every single lag grab because I played it perfectly. It's just the lag that was grabbed on my screen. What's the main objective of being undetectable? To get grabs. Boom. Outside of the map, no idea where I was. He was definitely looking toward the middle. And when you're undetectable, don't be surprised when survivors run right into you. It's not that doesn't mean they're bad. It means they don't know where you are. Because they can't know where you are. Because you're silent. Quiet time. Second objective of undetectable is double tap. There's a quick double tap right there. This is one of the best add-ons in the game. It's definitely 100% an S tier. Undetectable and detection goes hand in hand. Things like Gearhead, Weave Attunement, and if you don't want to, and then if you don't want to use aura perks, you can use like Surveillance, which is very, very good. Next we have the Obsidian Goblet from Pyramid Head. You see everything is green there. Easy trigger, good it can be infinite duration, and it's super easy to trigger. So you think it would be good, but no. This is a terrible, terrible add-on. It's basically a worse version of Insidious. You gotta put the trail down and then stand on it, and then you just wait. This is one of the worst add-ons in the game, and it's Iri, absolutely terrible. F tier. Boom, got value out of it. The most value you'll ever get. Next. So that's all the Iris. So if you're enjoying the vid, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. First purple, we have Billy with the Filthy Slippers. Super easy control. There's no limit on it. As long as you're in your chainsaw sprint for more than 2 seconds, you're undetectable until you hit something. This is one of my favorite add-ons in the entire game. Billy Snipes, there's nothing like it. It's so fun. Lethal Pursuer with it is great to get that opening snipe and to get the pressure going right away. And if you look at the bottom right, this is my longest snipe I've had. It's still going at 30 seconds right now. Another opening snipe. Like I said, there's no limit as long as you're chainsaw sprinting after 2 seconds. Super easy trigger. You have high control over it because you do have to sprint 2 times. Discordance is another great detection perk to be running. We got the Discordance and Forced Hesitation here. So with Billy, you don't want to be going for grabs. You want to be going for snipes. Which is still another instant down. Double down right there. And even if you miss your snipe, you'll still be in a very good position to get a basic attack on him. Or a follow-up chainsaw. I really, really like this one, and I wanted to give it an S tier, but I can't because on indoor maps, it's basically useless. It's so hard to trigger it. And then there's just stuff everywhere. You can't, like, this is what it's going to look like. Boom, chainsaw. Nothing. And nothing again. This is a B tier only because it's terrible on indoor maps. I still really, really like this one and highly recommend it. Next, we got Vecna with a Cloak of Invisibility. The trigger is mid. It's super short duration, and you kind of have control over it, but you need to get all your spells off cooldown at the same time. So right here, I know exactly where I need to go at Shack. Always check for Hatch Offering. So on the way, you want to use all 4 of your spells, which means you need to rely on finding a pallet, and if you can't, then you can't go undetectable. And the thing is also, look, it took 15 seconds to get 10 seconds of undetectable. It's just not very good. And then since survivors can see you when you're using your spells because of the magic items, they'll know where you're coming from, which completely defeats the purpose. And I'm around the corner, and it's already almost gone. This is a D tier. It's not good. And it's such a pity, because right here, Vecna has so much potential being undetectable. A triple hit right there. Next, we got Huntress with the Wooden Fox. Reloading your undetectable for 30 seconds. Super easy trigger. Very long. 30 seconds is on the higher side of being undetectable. The only thing is the control, because you need to find a locker. And sometimes there's not lockers when you need them. Ultimate Weapon, another great detection perk for... Well, being undetectable. And being slow, 30 seconds is still plenty of time to get across the map. Predator's another good one. Just like Demo, you want to be preloading your hatchets around the corners. I highly recommend Ultimate Weapon with this, because you're going to be reloading anyway, and then you just know where they are. I had to squint on that one right there. And you may think, well, they can still hear her hum, so it's not very good. Trust me, it's still very, very good. Even if they can hear the hum, it's fine. You still can get up right up on them. And it makes indoor maps really, really fun with her. Right here's with the wooden fox. You can see that they didn't move. I still caught them healing. And without the wooden fox, they were right there, boom. They just heard my terror radius and started to run. Still got the hit, but I only got one hit instead of a double down. Another lag grab. It says catch right there. Stop cheating me, game. And you can snowball so good with it. So I got 15 seconds left of it. That gen finished, so she should be coming from around there. Yep. I have all 7 of my hatchets. This is definitely this is a great add-on. Highly recommended. It's an A tier. The only thing not making an S tier is you have to reload. Reigning survivors. There's a predator right there. Boom. Game over, I win. It's very, very good. Next we got Vigo's Journal with the Blight. Just like Billy, it's a really easy trigger. Because it's whenever you're rushing. And you're going to be rushing anyway, so you might as well use it. And people don't know that it exists. In 7 hours, in my 7,000 hours, I've never seen a Blight use it. Another great detection perk is Deathbound with it. The Alchemist Ring to extend your rushes. Which extends your undetectable time. They'll never see you. Well, they can see you coming, but they'll never hear you. Again, I went from the outside of the map. Surveillance is very good here because you can hear them working on gens from further away. And then a Nurse's Calling is a great perk to be using while you're undetectable. Good curve hit right there. And also, like Billy, if you don't hit your snipes, you can you'll still be in good position for a follow-up hit. Just making my way to the other side of the map, and then the Alchemist Ring extended my rush really long. And this girl right here has no idea where I am, even though Dwight got hit right by her. She had no idea. Highly recommend Undetectable. There's a Surveillance, the yellow gen right there. Good hit around the corner. Blight's really fun. This is a great perk. This is a great add-on. Highly recommended. Another A tier. Hey guys. Next we have Chucky with the pile of nails. When you really easy trigger, mid control because you have to wait for the cooldown, and the duration's non-existent. It's 3 seconds. So right here I canceled my power just to have an example there. I should have and then if you cancel it, they hear you and you only have 3 seconds, so in 3-second range they'll know exactly where you are. It's so bad. Look at it. I missed that. I should have just used this power to slice and dice. Much more distance and you get a hit. It's absolutely terrible. Use your slice and dice. You can do things like this. And it's just so bad because you can basic attack in hidey hole mode. This is absolutely useless, garbage, terrible F tier. Don't use it. We got Wesker coming up with the dark sunglasses. When a survivor reaches full infection, you're undetectable for 20 seconds. The trigger is hard because you need to wait for them to reach full. Good duration, but the control, you have absolutely no control over it because survivors spray before they reach full infection. I could have got an easy grab there on her, but I wanted to use my power to infect her so I can try and get the cycle over again. But the duration is long enough where you see I still have time here. There's a Nurse's Calling. Boom, could still make big time plays with it. It just triggered right there, and there's no visual effect or sound effect when it triggers, so you need to make sure you're paying attention. It's okay, I guess. It's a C tier. It just, you gotta rely on the survivors to not spray until they're full infection. We got Pinhead coming up with the Shatter's Tooth. Easy trigger, you just need to find the box. Good duration, but very low control because you gotta get to the box. Survivors can get to the box first. The box can be across the map, and you waste precious seconds. And when you use it, it cancels your power. Why would you want an add-on that cancels your power that bad? That completely ruins him. Like, without the chains going, the chain hunt, it's garbage. But 25 seconds is long enough to get to the other side of the map. Again, I'm going from the outside of the map. I didn't want to go through the middle. They could have saw me through the window. All the way to the outside. Value. And it's just about to end. So you can't do it as often as you want, though, because I need to go. Look how far away I need to go. I'm wasting time. Tick, 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 tick. All these seconds going away. And then I use it. And so you have to slug pretty much to get value out of this. It's absolutely garbage. It's an F tier. Don't use it. And you'll see I get value out of it here. You won't get this much value. I was so surprised I got this much value out of it right here. But you got to play like a scumbag. You got to slug. Good value. Or good duration. I got 3 hits right there. It's the best you're going to do with it. We got the nurse coming up. Bad man's last breath. The trigger, it's skill based. If you're not good with nurse, you'll never trigger it because you won't get your blink hits. If you're good with her, then it's very, very easy trigger because every time you blink hit. Very long duration. Very, very long duration. And you're in control of it. You have complete control if you're good with her. Plenty of time. And it's long enough where you don't have to slug. You'll see her right here. I'll hit her. Pick her up. Hook her. And I still have time to make it to where I want to be. Gearhead's good with her. Predator's good. Nurse is calling. So I like to get as close as I can before I do my blink. I got 1 second left. Perfect. She had no idea. The thing is, there's a 45-second cooldown, which kind of sucks, but it's alright. It's still a good add-on. It does make you play nurse a little bit differently. Normally, you would want to follow up a double tap hit right there, but with Bad Man's last breath, I want to go find someone else. And I already know someone's on this gen, so you want to be hitting and running, which, like I said, it's not really how you play nurse, but it can help you get grabs like this because they won't be expecting it. Double blink there. You can still play nurse normally and do a double tap right here. Just like that. If you're not very good, if you're not very good with nurse, you're a beginner, you can always get cheap hits to trigger it when they're unhooking them like that. And then no red stain here, so just simple mind game. Boom. Easy. I really, really like this add-on. I think it's fun. I think it makes nurse even more fun. It's an A tier for me. Undetectable nurse is so scary. We got Queen Xeno coming up with the cat carrier. You got mid trigger. It's not very hard to trigger it. You just find a turret, burn yourself. Very long duration, but the control, you have no control over it because you need to rely on survivors placing turrets. You need to find the turret and get burned out. The good thing is survivors like to place turrets near tunnels, and you come out of tunnels in crawler mode so you can get burned out. You can't use your tail here, but you can still get really good value out of it. Snowballing. It's a very, very good snowball perk. Because when you get burned out of your turret, when you get burned out of crawler mode, survivors expect your tear radius to get louder and not go away. So when you're undetectable, it completely catches them off guard. This is a B tier because you need to rely on the survivors and you can't use your tail. It's still good though. I recommend it. Drop it into my lap. Guys, undetectable is so good. Alright, we got 3 green add-ons left, and that's it. Done with the Iris, done with the purple. Starting with Night, Town Watch's Torch. Mid-trigger, because you need to hit your... you need to make sure you get a survivor with your guard to start the chase. And as soon as they go down, the chase ends. You're undetectable for the entire duration. So it can be very, very long or very, very short. It lasts for so long. Look at this. You see that there's no timer on it. It's because as soon as the hunt ends, if they go down, if they get their banner, if the time runs out. This is a very good add-on. I really like this. Like, look how quickly you can become undetectable over and over again. Undetectable, you send your guard out. 1 second of not being undetectable, and I get 1 second of them being able to hear and see me. and then right back to it. Face of Darkness is very good with this because you're undetectable so often. This is actually a random build in chaos mode when it was bugged with yellow perks. Get another grab here. Another lag grab. It says catch right there again. Stop cheating me, game. You want to send your guard to start a hunt with someone, preferably the jailer who has the longest time, and then go chase someone else. Go find someone else. Surprise them. You never want survivors to know what you're doing or where you are. Be unpredictable while you're undetectable. Very, very good. Highly recommend it. A tier. Just right behind her. No idea. Another grab. She's just shocked. She had no idea. Next we got Onryo with the well water. Easy trigger, high control. It's whenever you come out of a TV, but the duration is very, very short. It adds 2 seconds to your undetectable time. So you're not really going to get grabs with this. You want to combine it with the bloody fingernail to make it faster when you come out of TVs, and that's how you want to be using it. You want to teleport, teleport, teleport as much as you can. Come out of the TV, I still got 2 seconds undetectable, and with a speed boost, if someone's near a TV, boom, plenty of time to hit them, and they'll have no idea. And it just ended. It's only good when you come out of a TV. And it's not very good though, it's just a D tier. You want to make sure you're teleporting mid-chase to get value. And for the final add-on, the final undetectable add-on, we got Nemesis with a serotonin injector. Mid-trigger, because you need to find the... Mid-trigger and mid-control, because you need to find a zombie. And the duration, 15 seconds is enough time to get where you need to go. Nemesis is loud and big, so he has very, very loud, heavy footsteps. Like, I can't believe that grab right there on Jane. I just can't believe that she got grabbed. You want to be using your zombies for extra detection to know where they are. Know where survivors are. And you want to make sure you whip the zombies to get your whip up to tier 3. And then once you reach tier 3, you want to be basic attacking them. It's okay, I guess. I mean, sometimes it'll be good, sometimes not. It's just an average C tier here. And we're going to end it with one last undetectable grab. There's the final rankings. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you comment your thoughts where on my tiers and where you would put add-ons. And also, subscribe. Until next time, I'm Nickel at Night. See ya.
That's my... No, I don't know you!
Corporate greed.